Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm at Starbucks right now. I just got some Starbucks and I thought I would do a sit down video today for you guys. So I've been doing like a lot of vlogs recently, and while I was in the Starbucks drive-thru, I thought I should give you guys college advice because I'm going to one of my best friend's graduation today. And it's December, so she's graduating in the winter, and then I'm graduating in the spring. Also, I got a brown sugar shaken espresso and a bacon Gouda sandwich. But I thought I would give you guys some advice if you're a freshman or if you're in college and you want advice, because I'm graduating in the spring. And yeah, there's a lot that I didn't know. The first thing being that I didn't know these 4 years would fly by so fast. I'm gonna eat this and then come back on camera. I just finished my sandwich off camera because I don't know how people talk and eat at the same time. But basically what I was saying was these 4 years literally fly by so fast, and it's just crazy to think about because I kind of wish college could last forever. So if you're a freshman right now, you're lucky, and savor these moments. And I feel like I did savor my moments in college, but it still went by so fast. My first word of advice, I don't have anything written down because I just wanted it to be more natural. My first piece of advice is, if you're a freshman, or honestly any year, and you go to a college and you feel like you don't belong there, or you feel like it's not the right path that you originally wanted to go, or you want to switch your major, or you just want to go down a whole different path than you originally thought, my advice is to just do it. You're a freshman, you have so much time to figure out what you want to do, and you shouldn't waste your time stuck at a school that your old self thought you wanted to go there. I don't know if you guys have followed me since my freshman year, but I used to go to Elon University. And this is no hate towards Elon. It's a really nice school, and I met some really cool people there, and I've had some very valuable relationships from there, and I still consider some of the people there my friends. So no hate towards Elon at all, but when I went there, originally it was my dream school. Like, I thought it was the best school for me, but as soon as I got there, I realized it was nothing that I wanted. I didn't even know what my major was going to be, and I realized that that school specifically wasn't good for my major. That it wasn't good for a major that I would potentially want. I felt like it wasn't really my vibe. I thought I wanted a small school. Turns out I actually wanted a bigger school. It's literally so hot, and it's December, and it's kind of freaking me out. If you want to transfer, just transfer. It's not that big of a deal. I transferred my freshman year, the first semester of my freshman year, because my mental health went down the drain when I went to Elon University. So transferring was the best decision I think I've ever made. And in the moment, there was a lot of people telling me not to transfer, just stick it out another semester. But I'm so glad I didn't listen to what other people said, and I just went with what I wanted to do, because at the end of the day, you're not going to college for anyone else but yourself. That was a long rant, but essentially, if you want to switch things up, do it. Like, no one's really stopping you, or no one should be stopping you from like doing what you actually want to do, because then one day you're gonna be like a senior and you're gonna have a degree for something that you don't even want. So yeah, or you're gonna end up going back to school because you don't have a degree in something that you want to do. So yeah, that's my advice on that. Second thing I want to talk about is boys in college. So I went into college with a boyfriend from my high school, and we're still friends and everything. Like, nothing bad happened, but we definitely broke up freshman year. And I'm not saying that happens for everyone, but I mean, it wasn't freshman year, it was summer going into sophomore year. But I'm not saying that is gonna happen for everyone, but keep your mind open, your options open. When you're 18 and you're in a relationship, you're still so young. Like, I'm 21 right now, and I don't even know if I'm ready for a relationship. So, yeah. And relationships are hard. You shouldn't be, like, making that your main priority when you go to college. I honestly have loved being single for, like, the past 2 years because I only worry about myself and I do what I want when I want. And I know you can do that in a relationship too, but I just haven't had issues. It makes you avoid a lot of arguments about unnecessary things that come with relationships. And that's not to say in college I haven't, like, been involved with guys who have hurt my feelings or made me sad, because I definitely have. And you also might have guys and girls hurt your feelings in college, and you're gonna cry and it's gonna be sad, but it's okay. I promise it will be okay. That's just how it goes. And there's a car that parked right next to me, so this just got awkward. I'm back. Sorry for that intermission. Moral of the story, don't fall in love in college. Or do. But if you fall in love, make sure you fall in love with the right guy. Because a lot of them aren't the right guy. But a few of them are, so. Maybe I'm just bitter because I haven't fallen in love in college. Anyways, next topic. Don't take 8 a.m.s. Don't put 8 a.m.s on your schedule. I know you're in high school and you're used to living this rapid lifestyle of workout at 4 o'clock in the morning, go to school, go to clubs and sports, go to work after, do homework and repeat. Yeah, college, it's not the same vibe. If you have an 8 a.m. now, I'm not speaking for everyone, but if you have an 8 a.m. you're not making it to class on time every day. If attendance is mandatory in your 8 a.m., that's an automatic no. Immediately no. Just go ahead and drop the class. Also, take Monday. I don't know if they have this option at every school, but at UNC Charlotte, you can either take Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Wednesday classes, or Tuesday, Thursday classes. Your schedule will be much more manageable if you don't have classes on Fridays, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, have a class Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and have Fridays off, if that's an option for you. Because my freshman year, both semesters, I had Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m.s. 8 a.m.s on a Friday morning are treacherous, especially if you go out Thursday, because at a lot of schools people go out Thursday, and I'll talk about going out later. But yeah, just save yourself and don't take classes after 5 o'clock. Sometimes you have to, like last semester I had to take a class that ended at 8 p.m. That was the first and last time I will ever be doing that. But talking about going out, when you go to college, you know, people start going out places. Depending on your school, people will go out different places. Like, if you go to school in a city, because I went to school in a small town and then I went to school in a city, and in a small town, there's really nothing to do except go to frat parties. And at this point, I don't really know if frat parties are my vibe necessarily. I don't know if they've ever really been my vibe, but if you live in a city, some people go uptown and like go out, or there's also frat parties here, or I feel like more people have like individual parties or hangouts or like kickbacks in their apartment or house. But yeah, I would say, especially as a freshman, be safe and only go out with people you're comfortable with. Make a solid group of friends and only go out with them because they will like watch out for you. don't do things just because other people are doing it. And I think you guys know what I'm talking about, but don't do things just because other people are doing it. That's all I'm gonna say on that. And people will notice when you're like doing stuff just to fit in. And this goes for a lot of things. This isn't like one specific thing I'm talking about, but if you don't usually do something, don't do it just because you're in college and you feel like you should be doing that. Because it's not worth it, and you're gonna end up hanging out with like a group of people that aren't even like this. I don't know. You're gonna be hanging out with the wrong group of friends if you're doing stuff just so that they can include you, you know? Going along with friends, join clubs, join a sorority. Even if you end up dropping the sorority, just join it to see if you like it. Or join a fraternity. Just join clubs where you feel like, clubs or organizations where you feel like you belong there, and you will meet a bunch of different people in that organization. Like, if I never joined a sorority, I might have maybe 2 friends in college, and yeah, it's great to have those solid friendships. Like, I know I'm gonna be friends with them forever. They're gonna be in my wedding if I end up getting married, but I also met a bunch of different people who I never thought I would meet or be friends with, and you have so many different connections, and I feel like I know people who know people that I also know, if that makes sense. Meet people, join clubs, organizations, Greek life. Don't be scared to put yourself out there, because you'll thank yourself in the future. Before I joined a sorority, I wasn't really that quiet, but I was very to myself, and I didn't really like putting myself out there. Branch out, meet new people, and it looks good on a resume, so cheers to that. One thing that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about is studying abroad. I'm going to study abroad in the spring, like just a quick study abroad trip. It's 9 days, and we're going to Paris and Athens, Greece. So I'm super excited, but I feel like if you guys have the opportunity to study abroad at your school and you're financially able to do it, I think you should go for it, because you only have this one chance in your life to study abroad. And what better way to do it than in your late teens, early 20s, discovering a new place. I've never traveled outside of the country either, so that might be why I'm so excited. But I think you guys should definitely take that opportunity if you're able to. Next thing I want to talk about is stay on top of your academics. I know everyone tells you this, but you're in school to learn. And at the end of the day, you're in college to learn, and you don't want to waste your money, because college is expensive. Or if you have a scholarship, you're still wasting some type of money if you go to school and you don't take it seriously. So stay on top of your studies, and a way to do that is, which I personally only did maybe once or twice when I really needed it, but go to your professor's office hours and build a connection with your professors, because they actually care. It's crazy. And I'm the type of person that's scared of my professors. Like, I don't like talking to them unless I absolutely 100% need to ask them something. Talk to your professor. If you need help, ask for help. Go to office hours, because at the end of the day, if your grade is struggling but they see that you actually tried, you're more likely to have your grade increased from them knowing that you're actually trying than just to sit back and watch your grade plummet and you freak out over that. So, word of advice, build a connection with your professor, and don't be scared, because I definitely was scared, and I still am scared, so I need to take my own advice. This other piece of advice is something that I personally learned. When you're a freshman going into college, well, at least for me, it was my first time living on my own, doing everything on my own, making my breakfast, lunch, dinner, doing my laundry every single day. Not every single day. Doing my laundry. Most of the stuff I already did at home, but it was like less on me. Like if I didn't cook dinner, then I know dinner would be made, but when you're at school you kind of like have to go get your dinner, you're just gonna be hungry. So it's kind of like every man for themselves, and you're not really used to that. But I would recommend you guys make a schedule, and that way you can like have everything that you need kind of figured out. If you know you have to get your laundry done this day, if you know you have to clean your room, you have to get your homework done a certain day, then that way you can have your life organized and you're not so overwhelmed of like being pushed on your own so suddenly for the first time. And I think that will definitely benefit freshmen. But my camera is actually about to die, but good thing this video is almost over. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you want more advice videos, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.